start. Ma Hailong and Hamad Mir. It's not their fault they haven't started. Obviously, they've been waiting for that table to become free. In fact, Ashley Carty, who was involved in that marathon earlier with Daniel Oz, has got to play again today. After that match, she's got to play Graham Dott.
Maybe thinking about a speculative double. Won't be leaving anything on. And maybe have position on the black should it go in. Two reds above the black. I'm not sure. Mark didn't come down to look. He may possibly be made into a plant to the left corner, but he didn't even bother to come down and look, and that's not the best safety shot he's ever played. I think he's left this one to right corner. If not, there's a choice of two to right middle, so that was a very poor shot from Mark Williams.
Special concern, I think, for Williams if safety isn't on point, because he's got so much experience. He knows every shot in the book. It's not happening though. Giving Wilson openings. Gary Wilson just made a very nice 74 in the last.
6.
Yeah, and it's a lovely feeling when you've played so well in the last two frames, a 60 and a 70, and then you just get presented
7.
another lovely chance in the very next frame. Just basically want to just gobble up these chances. Different from the previous frame, black in the open
10.
this time, much more orthodox opportunity to score.
Yeah, and he's every scorer. He's made 4 maximums in tournament play. He once made 4 centuries in a row, the UK Championship.
$11.
One of those players, I think, if he finds a groove, you know, he looks really, really good. As I say, sometimes if he's not quite clicking, he can get a bit down on himself because he puts all that work in. He's always practicing, sort of the anti-Luca Bracel in some ways. He's always practicing, Gary, and he wants that work to pay off, of course.
18. $19.
Yeah, I think players like Gary, all the players that are round about the sort of 16 ranking,
26.
certainly will have paid attention to what Ryan Day achieved.
$35.
Choices here. He can go into the bunch, but there's a red to the left that he may choose to play for first. Corner and opportunity possibly to bring
42.
more reds into play from this. Again, when the cue ball's going into other balls, it can go wrong.
43.
And almost has. Wanted that cue ball to travel another 3 or 4 inches. The red that's to the left of the bunch, a little cannon on that one would be ideal. Would leave one to right corner. Nice pot. Chose to throw the screw shot, which he was always leaving the cue ball
50.
low. He was always going to be on this, but leaving that cue ball close to the cushion obviously makes this so much more difficult, this pot.
Gary Wilson, 50.
It was a huge shot in this match, wasn't it? 50-0 up, 2-1 up. If it goes in, it's probably 3-1. But he's handed exactly what Williams needed, which is a relatively easy starter to re-establish himself. Look at that, 31.5 minutes since he potted the ball. And it didn't look,
1.
as Wilson was going along there, like he would pot one in this frame.
Six. Seven.
May play a cannon into the red that's just to the right of the pink here. Decided to play for red to right middle.
14.
I don't really enjoy predicting the way Mark Williams plays, because he plays a different game certainly to what I did and to what I think a lot of the
15.
top players do in terms of break building. Doesn't really go into the reds if he doesn't have to. Prefers to use his touch and talent just to play for single reds.
$22. $23.
Well, he's made some great clearances, as all the great players have down the years, and this one would turn the match back in his favour. It was looking for all the world like 3-1.
$31.
Very first time at the Crucible, 97, he made a lovely clearance to beat another.
$36. $37.
I presume one or both of these reds are available to left corner.
$44. $45.
This is where top match temperament comes into its own. Okay, he's not done it yet, but he's been sat out basically for 2
52.
frames. Played a couple of bad shots to let his opponent in. But you forget all that when you get your opportunity
53.
to win the frame, you take it. Okay, he's not done it yet because he's landed a little bit wrong angle on the blue. It's just showing what phenomenal match temperament he has to forget what's gone before. I would have to say first.
58.
Be perfectly on the green.
$63.
Well, it's become a bit of an adventure, but brown and blue needed. A
67.
few years ago, as an experiment to see how players responded to pressure, they put a heart rate monitor on Mark Williams to see how it would change in a match. But it didn't change. It was exactly the same as it had been earlier that day. The man is so cool, and he's shown it again here. A break that was badly needed. It might not have had the chance to make it. Gary Wilson was in. He missed that key red opening of the reds on 50. And Mark Williams, who'd made a few errors prior to that, stepped in. Cool as you like. Didn't need the pink.
Mark Williams.
Gary
72.
Wilson is going to come back, but 22 behind. He needs 2 snookers.
So a one-handed shot to try and drop the pink in.
Yeah, Gary's not going to keep that one out, is he? So he has conceded.
Mark Williams.
It was a great break that from Williams. Great response from 50-0 down 70.